Hi guys, welcome to Songs with Belle-Skinner. I'm Belle-Skinner, and today I'm going to show you how to play Harry Styles' Sweet Creature fingerpicking style. So before I zoom in on the fretboard, I'm going to show you how I'm going to count the song so it'll make sense when you play it slowed down. So the song is in 4/4, which means when you feel like tapping your foot along to the song, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet creature, 2, 3, 4. Had another talk about where it's going wrong. 4. Okay? If I were to subdivide that into even smaller units, I would go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and same rhythm, but I'm adding an and in between the numbers. And if I were to just subdivide that even further into smaller units, I would add a E between the numbers and the ands. And to explain, it would go like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay. So now that we've gotten that down, I'm going to illustrate how that all comes into play with the rhythm of the finger picking. So let's dive into it. Okay, so this song basically has 2 finger picking patterns, and they're repeated in different parts of the song. And when you pick, pretty much you're only going to be using these 3 fingers, the little, I like to call it the claw. Sometimes you'll be using your ring finger on the high E string, but all the bass notes are taken care of by the thumb. And generally in the song, the thumb is going to have a constant bass line. It's a pulse. Sometimes it's on the A string, but sometimes it's on the D string too. But and then the middle finger and the index finger are going to be taking care of the other strings, and then the high E string with the ring finger. So let's get started. There are 2 patterns, and both of them appear in the intro. So in the intro, if you're looking onto the tab, they would be counted like this. 1 E and 2 E and so on the first thing you play, 1 E, so it's a duration of 1 E. Then everything else is played on a syllable. And 2 E and except for the last thing is also on a duration of 2 units. And okay, so 1 E and 2 E and great. 1 E and 2 E and 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 okay, I could go faster and faster, but okay, pattern 2 is this. 1 E and 2 E and so you're only plucking on the numbers and the ands. So 1 E and 2 E and okay. So if we put it together, the G will be for the count of 1 E and 2 E and then this part will be a 3 E and 4 E and so 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and the last time in the intro you're doing the G twice. So that's the intro. Next, let's do the verse. So the verse starts off pretty much the same as the intro in the beginning. So it is a G chord, but because we're not picking the relative, like the A string or the high E, you just need your middle finger here. Fun fact. Okay, so sweet creature, different, but the pattern, the finger picking pattern, is pattern 1. Had another, so 1 E and 2 E and then you're moving down, 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so I'll play that part again. Had another talk about where it's going wrong. The second half of the verse is a repeat of that same pattern, but we're still young. Don't know where we're going, but we know where we belong. I messed up on that last one, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're on to the pre-chorus. So, pattern 1 again. A minor. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and but in this case we're doing a little hammer-on, so you're taking that index finger off and then you're plucking the B string, and then quickly putting the finger on, so, and that would be counted as a 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and let's do it again. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay. Now we're going to the E minor. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so in the tab you might see that high E string played at the end of the first bar of that E minor. So 1 E and 2 E and 4 E and the high E string is optional. You're going to see a lot of variation within the song if you're looking at the tab. You can learn it specifically, or I'll just teach you the general pattern of it because it sounds the same, it's the same chord. So after the E minor, we have the G. We know this, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then we're going to D sus2, which is like a D, except that high string is open. So I like to use this fingering ring in middle. It's just easier for me to switch to. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and wunderbar. Okay. And it repeats again. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and I hit that high string. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then just pluck that D sus. I like to use my 4 fingers, one on each string. So when you pluck that D sus2, you gotta slap it because I said so. No, because it's cooler. And I think it's in the recording too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh, sweet creature, 3 a G. 1 E and a 2 E. 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and I run out of you bring me home. That's pretty much the basics of the song. So we did intro, verse, and chorus, right? The second verse is the same as the first verse in terms of playing, and the second chorus is also the same. If you look at the tab, there's a slight variation on when you play the D sus, so I'll just play from the top. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a... You can play that high E string, but then you'd have to use your pinky to pluck that on the 3rd fret. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and then when you do the D sus, you have to hammer on that G string. So pluck these 2 strings. So you go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... Okay. And then in the 3rd pre-chorus, that D sus is doing a slightly different hammer-on pattern. It would be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... So it'd be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... Okay. Okay, now let's get to the good part, the bridge. So, a lot of versions, tutorials, don't really play it exactly how it is on the recording, and I'm pretty much a stickler about that kind of stuff, so I play what I hear for the most part. So I want to make a little correction to most tabs written on the internet. So this is the bridge part. So it goes, it's almost the same, but there's a slight correction. So middle finger, 3rd fret, and keep that pinky or ring finger ready to hammer on to the D string, 4th fret. So it would be, okay, cool. 1 E and 2 E and keep that 4th finger there. Most tabs have you take your finger off, but that's not what it sounds like in the recording. So 1 E and 2 E and then you would go 3 E and 4 E and 3 E and 4 E and so it's a combination of pattern 1 and 2. Remember? 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3. This time, the 2nd repeat, you don't hit that 4. You just hit go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember what I said about the thumb being the pulse? So that's really obvious in the bridge. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 and next thing is the exact same thing, except you're not playing that 3rd fret, but you're playing the same strings. Right, still hammering on. That's it. So it'd be. Prechorus. So that little bridge pattern happens at the outro of the song. And I guess that's it. So that's the whole song, just 3 different parts that you repeat over and over again according to the song. So I thought that I would play it kind of slow so you can sort of hear how the words go with the song too. Just keep in mind, this is not really my key of singing. I'm singing in the original key of Harry Styles, so I'm going to do my best, but here goes nothing. Had another talk about Sweet creature, sweet creature, wherever I go, you bring me home. Sweet creature, sweet creature, when I run out of room, you bring me home. When we started, just two hearts that one home, gets harder when we argue. We're both stubborn, I know. But oh, sweet creature, sweet creature, wherever I go, you bring me home. Sweet creature, sweet creature, when I run out of road, you bring me home. You bring me home. And that's a wrap. Hopefully that helped make sense of all the different parts of the song and helped you put them together so you can play along, not just to the super fast Harry Styles recording, but to my slightly slowed down version, and help you make sense of the actual rhythm of the finger picking. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you liked the video, make sure to press like, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications button so you know when I have new videos coming out. Thanks so much, guys. I had a lot of fun making this, and I hope you had fun learning. So, see you next time. Bye!